The joys of bilingualism. The following text written by a parent is about being able to speak more than one language. Everyone knows that it's intriguing to watch your children change over the years, but to hear them alter their language over the course of a few weeks is almost surreal. Until we moved to their mother's country, Italy, my children had always lived in England, and their English was what you would expect. Their English was fluent, full of preteen playground slangs. What's breathtaking since we moved isn't just their language acquisition, it's the way their personalities subtly shift. Our eldest daughter, abrupt at the best of times, is strangely sweet in Italian. The middle child, our funny girl in English, is precise and serious. And the youngest is even more boisterous in Italian. I too feel altered if you are a writer and words are your currency. Hopefully, you're eloquent, but when you live in a language not your own, however fluent you are, your accent is ever obvious and you lack in the nuances. Humor is hard. In a language as melodious as Italian, you will always be blunt. The children, though, will hopefully become what I can never be, truly bilingual. Until recently, bilingualism was considered damaging to a child's development. If, for example, immigrants maintained a mother tongue at home, it would impede integration at school and probably lead to academic regression. These ideas change with the growing research on the brains and behaviors of bilingual children, leading some to believe that bilingualism may offer some advantages. Research also suggests that being bilingual increases your ability to empathize, to see a situation from another perspective, and there is some evidence that bilingual people develop dementia later than monolinguals. A flexibility of mind makes multitasking less problematic for bilinguals, apparently. It would be very easy to become smug, but there are clear drawbacks as well as advantages. The verbal aptitude of bilinguals in each language is generally less than that of monolingual speakers. The vocabulary size is smaller and there is a slower response time for understanding and producing words. It is as if some bilinguals can speak, say, 95% of two languages rather than 100% of one language. If children are to be articulate and sophisticated language users, that missing 5% is a major hole, especially if you want them to fully appreciate the culture of both. And people lose old language and don't gain new ones for reasons that have nothing to do with the careful measurement of the potential benefits. In another language, you don't just learn new words or sounds, but new notions. It's like putting on different spectacles and seeing the world with different eyes. You gain a different perspective, and sometimes, if you're lucky, you become more rather than less eloquent. Well, there are benefits of bilingualism, and talking about Pakistan, we can call them even trilingual or something more than that. But the term suggests if one person can speak more than one language or more than two language or more than three language or whatever the case might have been there, they are called bilinguals. And we see large number of people in our country who are necessarily considered as bilingual.